What's the password?
I'm not even gonna tell you to shut up.
Come on in.
Oh, there is one thing I want. That would be nice. Hello, everybody. Right, napping. Napping is the way forward. Let's see, where are we on napping? Quarter of the way to level 4, and then we need level 5 after that. I think we set the morning alarm and then we go do some fishing. Yeah, I think so. Give them an early night, get them up. Then again, you won't have any bait. Try and find some now. It's actually the perfect time to be looking for insects in the twilight. I need to remember to make the chat box translucent. Fuck. You know what, I might just do that now. Um, 1, 2. I think we'll be alright. Need a mod to disable the mourning from being unhappy, because it's kind of annoying, to be honest. Kinda ironic, really, me mourning about the fact that my character's mourning. Fucking DS scares the shit out of me every single day. Where's fishing? 3 and a bit. Here's a thought. Can you make sand? You need sand to make chum base. And I'm not a fan of the idea that it'll run out. Okay, good. Should be able to get a little bit more efficient as our butchering goes up as well, which is yeah, 1 and a bit. Still pretty low. Saw a big sploosh before. There's a big boy somewhere. Well, yeah. Oh, we kept the bait at least. But I want to keep fishing because this is not going to address his weight. Well, I'm not helping myself. I should really be fishing with fillet as bait. I'm pretty sure that increases the... I'm almost certain it increases the yield. Okay, kinda good. Oh, it is good. Saw a big splash there, and hopefully he comes back to the surface. Yeah, you'll do. Medium channel catfish. Not what I was hoping for. Want a big boy. Well, balls. Kept the bait though, which should be expected, I suppose, if you're catching a rag. Okay, this one seems bigger. Yeah, he's a big boy. Okay, I think we've got enough to be going on with. So let's just fillet the ones that we can to save on space. Oh, one other thing we need to do is put up the fishing net traps. And then we can hopefully come back tomorrow to that tomorrow and find a nice big fat boy fish in there as well. Maybe we'll catch a fish that looks like James Corden. We can only hope. You wait until you see me get a rifle, Mr. Deer. Oh, do you know what? That's something I need to add to my to-do list. Check to see which plants can be dried for hunger. wonder if there's anything you can use to, apart from knitting needles, to research craft a needle. That I would like to know. Oh, do you know what? We might be able to use an owl to do it. I'm gonna go check that now. That's not like a owl that you see sitting on a branch going ooh, ooh. But like the tool, an owl. We can't. Sad times. Let's put this stuff in the composter before I forget. Let's cook ourselves some food. That's the first time he's failed to light a fire. He must have done like half a dozen, maybe more. That's the first time he's failed. It's quite pleasing actually. It makes me happy. Right, we've got what fishing done today. It's 1 in the afternoon. Let me see, we could do some strength training. I think we'll do some foraging because I'm desperate to level napping and we can't do that unless we've got flint. Let me see, what road should we go down? Go down this one. Keep an eye on his weight. Oh, you big boy. Now, what's this Mogadishu? Weight's still going down. We're foraging for trash. Let's forage for stones. I kind of want trash because we might find a tool. But if we can get napping up to 5, then we're going to be able to make the mall, which means it's going to open up masonry and blacksmithing. So many nice things. Don't need more hemp. So what else? There's nowhere really obvious that I can think of locally that we can search for a generator. Can't think of anywhere locally that we can search for sheep, etc. Let me think about that a second. And maybe to the west, southwest, I should say. Maybe. Would take the burden away from fishing. Oh, we didn't check the drying rack. So here's what I'm thinking. We could potentially grow something like bell peppers. At the moment we don't have any refrigeration and we don't have any... Oh shit, you're quite close to the base. Yeah, that surprises me actually. That's the first zombies we've seen anywhere near the base. Let's give him a quick sit down actually. So yes, there is the plant drying rack is mainly things like flax and sunflower seeds, stuff like that, which is really great, really good. But one thing that never occurred to me is maybe using it for things like bell peppers, and then we could potentially keep them, just store, you know, maybe like 10, 20, 30, just keep them in the fridge. By the way, I say fridge, but I mean, the fridge isn't on, there's no power to it. I just use it to store food. But we could store something like, I think we can dry bell peppers. We might be able to dry some other vegetables as well. And as far as I'm aware, and don't quote me on this, but as far as I'm aware, dried vegetables last indefinitely. Either way, I don't know for sure, and if we do it, we can find out. Pretty sure herbs pretty much last indefinite. But one day we're going to walk down the road and we're going to just forage a saw. Or we're going to forage a pickaxe. And it's going to open up a whole new world of things. I'm not sure what I want more. So let's just build constructions, the pottery bench and things like that, which kind of gives us so many more options. But if we find a pickaxe or a club hammer, we can take up the mineral deposits, which lets us unlock masonry. And if we unlock masonry, it means that we can build the forge, and then we can start on blacksmithing. And I really want to start diving into blacksmithing, for no other reason than to get our ability to produce nails. We'll be able to produce tools. There's a whole host of things that I can't even remember. Come on, wait, you need to be going up. This is ridiculous. How much fish do I need to eat for my weight to go up? This is absurd. finding plenty flint though, so that's good. We're down to 72.5 weight. Rice vinegar. Just seems a bit random, doesn't it? You're in the zombie apocalypse and you can make sushi. Just because I happen to have found the magazine. Checked all these, but I'm going to check them again. I'm also going to check that barn again. Please, if I eat this fillet, would you please stop my weight from going down? I'm begging you. It's an 84 hunger fillet. Yes, finally, thank you. I think we can try chives, or maybe we can. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, we have been in here, but I don't think we've checked that crate. A plank. Oh well. Hey, I'm Arthur Morgan. What do you have there? You have something I want. That's a growing season magazine. Yeah, you got a knife. I need to remember to check the zombie pants for a new pair. Not him, obviously. We've checked these houses. Is that a satchel? No. I'm not sure if I've stripped all of these for the... But let's check the map. Yeah, we haven't stripped these for electrical. So we should do that. Which reminds me, how close are we to electrical 3? Not very. We're 1/3 of the way towards electrical. Can we disassemble the air conditioning? Yes, but it's welding. think that's this house stripped of electrical. Yeah. Yeah, let's quickly update it. Oh, we never got into that shed. I should have brought an axe. Next time I pass through, yeah, I need to bring an axe so I can smash that. Smash that down. What condition are you in? Ah, okay, never mind. Oh, okay. We'd already checked it, it's fine. Can't disassemble the lamps, can you? No, not them ones. We can disassemble the clock. Did we check you? We did. Okay, so we've done this house as well now. Where does that put us? Nice. Okay, so we're half of the way now to electrical 3, which is great because as soon as we find the generator, we've got the gas can. We can. Well, we need a hose as well, actually, and then we can siphon some fuel. And put that in the generator. Obviously, in the long term, we'll want to clear one of the gas stations. I'm not even going to look at that now because I need to level the strength and fitness, which is shockingly bad. But you know, these are all things on the to-do list. I haven't decided which gas station I'm going to clear, so there's two options. Do I clear the Fallis Lake gas station? The advantage being, once it's clear, I'm going to have access to the Fallis Lake itself, which is obviously good because then I'll be able to check that for loot. The downside is there'll be an absolute shed load of zombies over there and it'll take ages to clear. The quicker and easier solution is to clear the one gas station north of Dixie at the junction between Dixie and West Point. That one will be a lot less busy, but there's nothing really there to loot. There's a car dealership, a Spiffles, a clothes shop, although I must confess I'd love to check that clothes shop, and that's pretty much it that I can remember off the top of my head. But once it's cleared, there's nothing really anywhere near it apart from Dixie and West Point, and they're miles away. So once you've done it, you've done it. We've got respawn turned off, so there's no drama there. Don't understand that symbol. It says red, but the way it's going up. I mean, it was green before, so I thought it was maybe dependent upon the fact that he was underweight. So there doesn't seem to be any correlation there. It's a mod, by the way, in case you were wondering. That's not vanilla. Pretty sure they're safe to eat, but I don't mind. Weight is still 1 arrow. They've definitely changed the whole calorie thing. It used to be so much easier to put weight on. Rye, yeah, I don't think I care about you. Don't know what rye actually gives. Flax and sunflower seeds that I want. And a scrutching board. So I keep calling it a scrutching board, it's a scutching board. Get a little bit more napping to done tomorrow. Okay, let's speed this up a bit because he's not going to find anything foraging in this time of evening. I'm not going to have him fish tomorrow morning. I'm just going to wake up and do some napping. That's not me moaning, by the way, I just want to make that clear. That's my character. $21. I can make 21 of them. Didn't realise I had that many. Okay, then we're probably going to get napping very close to napping 4 here. Nice. What can we do? There's something we can do at napping 4, and I can't remember what it is. Yeah, we can make we can make it a stone axe, like a proper one. So actually, do you know what? I think we're going to do that because they're so good for cutting down trees. You know what? I think I might start carrying a second water bottle. Oh, before I forget, I wanted to see what options I have for drying plants. Yeah, so we can't do peppers or anything. I'm talking about like things that are like directly kind of consumable. So like we can dry things like habaneros and Filipinos, but they're not really going to be soybeans. Maybe that would be an interesting one to check. You would think that they're going to be fairly nutritious. I could have swore blind that you could dry peppers, but I must have been imagining it. Got a bottle opener, we've got a can opener now. Living the dream. I also want to find out whether we can dry those chives. We can. Okay, let's put them on there. We're gonna get all these little victories where we can. I need to remember to check the weather. Right, we need to find a flat stone. Oh, stop moaning, you little baby. Okay, that was easy. What do we need to make the... Oh, just a hammer. Okay. And then to make the actual axe itself, twine. It says duct tape there, but if you click on that, it shows you options. You're obviously going to use the one that's easiest to get. So for us, it's twine. In fact, it should be twine for everybody. I mean, you could use a rag as well if there's lots. If you're surrounded by a lot of zombies, but twine's safer. And a large handle, which means we'll need to find a large branch. Okay, well, let's just start by putting... Oh, there's a large branch there. Nice. Put them down. We can carve you into a large handle. Got the hammer. Now, you into a large stone head. Why can't I build the axe then? Big large stone axe, but there we go. Look, just be careful with that. You don't want to accidentally use your duct tape. You will you'll be inconsolable. Now, here's the thing about this axe. The other axes, they're good for combat. they're absolutely shocking for chopping down trees. Whereas this thing is like a wood axe. It's obviously not going to be as good, but it's a lot better than the other axes. Like a million times better. You can cut down several. Oh, he's so manly. Doesn't help him with guys like him. Well, let's just be kind and call him a weakling. Let's take his t-shirt off because he's hot already. So not quick, but the axe will be durable. Let's find just give him a quick rest, and then we'll find a big tree, and then we'll use the axe on the big tree, because I'm also would love some saplings so we can build another drying rack. Not necessary, very much desired. Ram school, giggity 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 goo. Good strength training this, I would imagine. What condition? Any degradation yet? Wow, okay. More than I thought. This is maintenance. Still only 3. Give him a quick rest. I'm tempted to do the whole right click, but it's a really bad idea. Trust me. That will come back to bite you. Right, what condition is the axe in? Surprisingly so. Surprisingly good. We will put you in here. We'll drop the large. I want to turn these saplings into long sticks. Give us some more carving as well. And let's build another drying rack. Twine, please. Get that built for when we do manage to get the production up and running. Should we put it? I think, say we put it here. Why can't we build the large one? Oh, we don't have enough twine. Okay. want to put it here because it's directly opposite the fire, which should okay. I think 2's enough for now because we don't have the flax in and we don't have the sunflowers, but we will. And this is me planning for the future. What's the weight? Up to 74 now, so it is going up. We'll maybe do a bit more fishing tomorrow morning. We can leave that knife here. Yeah, we'll do some more. We need to check the fishing traps anyway. So I'll put him to sleep now. I'll quickly pop to the lavatory while he's sleeping. I'll only be a minute. I'll be right back. Blooming hell, he's awake already. It's only 1 o'clock in the morning, you absolute animal. Right, I need to pick up some chum and then we can make some, we can reset the fishing net traps. It's a little bit early to be setting out. Well, I just barely had any kip. I'll wait until about 2:30. Fill up his water. What was that? Oh, just a broken branch. Weight's still going up. It is beautiful. So 74 weight. We'll get back to 75. We're going to have normal fitness. I need to take that with me, don't I? Because it's just not, the game's not going to remove it. I have to be incredibly careful not to accidentally eat it though. That would be a hell of a way to lose a run if I just accidentally eat a rotten fillet. Shut up! I'm in a turf war with those local deers. They're like antisocial teenagers, basically. You know, they just come into my neighbourhood and just make a whole load of noise and mess up the place. Great fish. Ah, broke the trap. Which reminds me, I need to, when we go back to base, I need to make a new one, is what I'm trying to say. What was I going to do there? Oh yeah, I was going to make some more chum. Okay, let's head down the river a little bit. Always a little bit upsetting when you catch something like a rag and then the game goes, oh yeah, and the rag ate your bait as well, by the way, so stop your whinging. Don't seem to be getting very lucky with the fishing today. There's definitely bait on this, yeah. Maybe it's the bait. Maybe there's some correlation in terms of the type of, like, fish have a preference, perhaps, to the type of, like, insect, which is not completely unreasonable. You can often tell when you've caught something because you can see the way he stands, his posture changes as he fights with the fish. Medium sauger, okay, that's something. Okay, if we catch one more decent sized fish, we'll call it. Oh, come on, game. That's your cue to give me a fish. Right, I give up. I'm not going to spend my day staring at the coast, the riverside. What's weight doing? It's still going up at least. And as our butchering goes up, yeah, we're actually nearly level 2 now, so that's really good. So as the butchering goes up, we'll get more value from our food anyway. So that's positive. What is that? Oh, it's an Easter card, okay. Good. Can't have too much nabbing. Can't tell me I don't have any branches left. I was gonna say. As long as his weight's still going up, that's the main thing. Just give him a quick drink. We will eat the fillet. Do a spot of nabbing. Set that as a favourite because we're going to be doing quite a bit of it. Not going to be running short on stone blades, I can tell you that for free. Yeah, we do have that, okay. While we're here, let's dismantle you and find out whether we can make another fishing net trap. Let's stick some twine in. In fact, do you know what? I've got a better idea. Stick the wire on the ground. We'll stick some of the twine over here as well. Oh nice, we can have another two. So from the nets that we're getting, when we're fishing, we're catching broken fishing nets. And we're actually able to make new ones to catch more fish. So it's kind of sustaining. There was something else I wanted to do, and I've forgotten what it was. Damn it, I can't remember what it was now, but we need to do some nabbing in for night time. Let's just go this way. I think I figured out why I got some more nodules from last time. I think it's because I used the hammer. So a little detail there I didn't realise until recently was if you nap a flint nodule with a stone, you get one flint nodule. But if you do it with a hammer, or if you do it with a ball peen hammer, you get significantly more, but I can't remember. Something like 4 to 1 or something really good like that. You're not a happy bunny, are you? I should maybe plant that other trap as well. But I feel like I'm trying to spin about 5 or 6 plates here. It would take you. Then maybe we will set the rabbit trap. Yeah, that's a good idea, and then that way we won't necessarily need to rely on the fishing. Once we get the rabbits to a certain point, they should be breeding quicker than we can actually eat them. That's the hope anyway. And I want to get rid of the chickens because like cleaning that chicken coop every now and then is just, yeah, it's just pain. Nah, this is getting too dark. Never mind. We found a flint nodule. I also want to test whether it is the ball peen hammer. Let's allow me to do that. And also I think I'll put up that other trap. God, 25 degrees at 10:30 at night is punishing. Couldn't imagine running anywhere. I couldn't imagine running anywhere at 10 degrees, never mind 20 degrees. Yeah, we don't have the daylight to do the napping. Oh, we can plant the trap though, or place the trap. Yeah, I would take the skizzers. Why not? I think this should be far enough away. Find out tomorrow. Oh, that's right, you can't bait the trap unless the bait is actually in your inventory. Which is mildly irritating. So we need to remember to keep checking that trap. We don't want that trap to break because we don't have any others and we can't make any more. Unless we use nails, which I flatly refuse to do. Because we have like 40 in total. Shite, I didn't want him to wake up. Let's turn that alarm off. So he is using the stone hammer. Right, so let's find out. He has... I want to see if this is producing more than one. No, it is just doing the one. What is that leave napping now? Yeah. Well, we're a 15th of the way there. That's something. I'll take my small victories. Oh, and I need to remember to check on the piggies as well, just make sure they're okay. Oh, I have an idea, you know. I have an idea. It's very... It's naughty. Very naughty. Could just pay off. Okay, so where were the piggies? 2 bags of animal feed. Grass guns, yeah, so yeah, they've got plenty of food. And predictably there's pig shit all over the place. Scruffy animals. And I want them to get breeding so I can have me some bacon. Right, yes, that's what I was gonna do. I want to show you something. This might be a cool little, I don't know, shall I call it, it's not so much an exploit as a, well maybe, actually, you know what, maybe it is an exploit. In fact, you know what, let's remove, because if we can fish by just leaving these fishing nets here, then we can just potentially just not even bother going to the river at all. Which, as I say, would be extremely exploitative, but if it just saves me from going, if it saves me a whole lot of time fishing, I'm absolutely going to do it. Yes, seeds. Oh, it's a long way to go, isn't it? It's a long way to go to level 5, but it will be worth it in the end. I'm going to pick up all these stone knives. Must be taking up so much space by now. We'll put them here next to the bin. What do we get from researching? Carve a whistle. Okay. Not what I was hoping for. Flashing tool, we'll want that at some point. Can't remember what quicklime's used for. I think it's for plastering. So apparently it takes tailoring level 1 to tie a piece of twine through a rabbit kitten skull. I mean, I'm having difficulty accepting that. Right. Can we do anything? Oh shit! Can we do anything with these? No. Need a pottery bench for that. Okay. Did I set the traps? I set one trap up there, didn't I? Right, let's go to the fishing spot. In fact, we can just forage there. Use the opportunity to forage for some stones. Ah, fuck it, I can't be bothered to walk all the way up there. So instead we'll run up there. Excuse me. Grab the fishing net. Oh, then again, if the one next to here doesn't work. Yeah, let's do some foraging. Which reminds me, what is our foraging skill? We're sort of a quarter of the way. Yeah, quarter of the way to level 8. But yeah, we're surprisingly a lot closer than I thought we were. So, allow me to recap why I'm getting a massive stomper on for nabbing. So when we get to nabbing 5, which is going to be a bit of a grind because we don't have the book, but when we get there we can make a mole head, and then we can make a mole, which allows us to dig up, or rather allows us to smash large stones down to stones, which gives a small amount of masonry. That masonry in turn, once we get to level 1, we can turn stones into blocks, and once we get masonry 2, we can start down the path to blacksmithing. We can make a stone anvil. There, masonry level 2. We can make a stone anvil, which in turn allows us to make the primitive forge. We can get the stones, we've already got the bucket of clay, and then after that we can actually make our own nails, or rather we'll be closer to it. We still can't make a crucible because we can't build a pottery bench, pottery wheel, sorry, because we don't have a saw. So there's all these hoops that we have to leap through. But when we get all these things set up, It's going to be incredibly satisfying. I still haven't done any strength or fitness yet to speak of. Where's the... oh, wait, going back down. Well, we'll check the fishing net traps in the pond tomorrow. This grab is good. Let's search for trash. Just on the off chance we can you make sand though? Like grind down rocks or something? I wouldn't think that it would make any sense. But I desperately need to install a mod that stops him moaning whenever because he's unhappy. That really gets on my nerves. What's that? Ah, just some hemp. No, not that kind. Oh, let's forage for drops for our trap or snare trap. Get out of it. Let me quickly pause this and get a drink. Because I've got a bit of a sore head and I think it's just dehydration. Oh. Might need to move that further out, but we'll see. This sounds like a storm. I mean, we're finding stuff. I'm gonna set the world on fire. But better than nothing. One thing I would like to change is where does it show? Oh, it's on the display. Just rain both in and outdoors. Let's check our trap. Yeah, I thought we were due a storm. Did I turn the music off? I didn't, did I? No, it's just relaxed about the whole thing. I need to change, clean the chicken coop as well. I think I'll kill the chickens. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the chickens, I think. I want to put this a little bit further out because I'm not convinced it's far enough away. Can't we dry you? Let's take you just in case. I love the storms in this game. You know, very atmospheric. But sorry chickens, your time is up. Your time has come. Time to meet your maker. Why can't... Can I not do it because the dish towel is wet? I'm really starting to think that's why. Anyway, do you know what? It doesn't matter. Because if I'm not going to keep the chickens anymore... Sorry, Betty. Oh, I don't believe that. I didn't actually... Oh, you absolute fecking idiot. There was a massive fish on the floor and I never actually cooked it. Never mind. Where's the chicken? Okay, that's good. Put the chicken feathers out here. Yep, that's definitely a storm. I can confirm that is 100% a storm. You're ready. Where's Sheila? Oh, that's Sheila there. Oh, we're going to be eating like a king today. Like 3 whole chickens, chicken feet. Ton of chicken feathers. No, we don't want to drop you there. That is such an annoying noise. Stop it. We're definitely cooked, aren't you? And you don't appear to be cooked. So fine. Let's have him read a book and eat some chicken and some fish. Oh, butchering 3. I think we might have that. We don't, we have butchering 4. We need to double check these skills though. Aiming, I don't really care about. Animal care. We're only at animal care 1. Carving. No. Carving 5. Oh, it's the last one anyway. Cooking. Cooking 3 is what we want, which we have, so we could probably take that up actually. First aid, don't care. Foraging, we already have. Napping. 1, 2. Shit, we have the napping book. We absolutely need to be reading that. Didn't even realise. Oh, what a tit. I'm so glad I checked now. 2, maintenance 4. Mechanics I don't care about. Pottery I don't care about. Reloading I don't care about. Tracking I don't care about. Yeah, okay. Let's have the... and then read napping. Right, I'm going to be right back. I need to pop to the loo. I'm just going to read this book. Okay, that is really good news. I didn't even realise I had the Nabbing 3 book, which is kind of embarrassing to be honest. But now that I've got it, I'm going to read through that as quickly as possible. Even if I lose a little bit of weight, it's worth it. Now let's just remind myself. I need Masonry 2 to build the anvil. And then I also need Masonry for something else. I think it's the simple furnace, isn't it? Yeah, we need the Masonry to build the blocks. So we can upgrade the primitive furnace to the simple furnace. And I'm missing something else. Something else needs Masonry. So we can build the stone mill as well, so when we do get the flax through, we can grind it down and turn it into a paste. Then after that, we're just waiting on the saw. We just need to find the saw after that. Let me see. I'm missing something else in terms that needs Masonry, and I can't think what it is. Grindstone needs Masonry. Although, we could make the grindstone. Although it's not really that useful because you just use whetstones. I don't actually know the value of using a grind or building a grindstone. I would have thought there would be some advantage to it. We need the Masonry for pottery wheel, but we don't have the saw. Oh wait, no, we can build a pottery wheel. Holy shit. That means we can build a bowl. Awesome. And it also means we can build a crucible. So, holy shit, if we do get Nabbing level 5, we can level Masonry and then we can do the blacksmithing. Unless I'm totally missing something. Just double check on the build list in case I'm missing something. I know I am. Don't need the kern. Don't think we're going to be making flour. Oh, we can build the pottery. Oh no, that's a wooden bed. We can build a pottery bench as well. Although I can't remember what we need that for at the moment. We don't have the carpentry for it anyway. Right, let's just speed this up so we can read this book. Alright. Let's... Holy shit, that's a big chicken. Maybe I should have been breeding the chickens for meat. But even still, cleaning the it's just not a fun thing to do, like cleaning the chicken coop. I just don't enjoy that part of the game. gonna let the light pick up until actually, do you know what? I've got an idea. Can we read? Oh, do you know what? I haven't been reading with the spectacles on as well. Oops. Really annoys me that I'm like, I'll just get halfway through a book and then I'll remember that I need to be wearing the reading glasses. Right, let's get a little bit of foraging. Oh, there was something else we can do as well. Quickly check the traps. Oh, it's frustrating, you know. I just thought of something. I used all of that napping, all of those nodules, and I hadn't read the book. I just wasted so much material. I could have been so much closer to napping 5. Ah, that stings. I do such stupid things. So annoyed with myself. Oh, that reminds me, what else can I be napping? I think a bear off in the distance, which is pretty scary. Even though I know they're not in the game. Flax. Nice. Always happy to get more flax. We desperately need that scratching board. And we can't get that until we get our saw. Ah, God damn, I love a bit of coffee. Right, light will start going, the light will start fading soon, so there's no point foraging further away. Oh, that's the skull, isn't it? Okay. Are we considered underweight? Yeah, we're still underweight. A multi-tool. just kind of curious what the multi-tool allows. But it's obviously a knife because it's allowing us to do carving. Allows us to make a so it's pliers as well. Yeah, so it's operating as a knife, a screwdriver, pliers. I'm going to quickly look this up. In fact, no, I won't. So we effectively, because we have this multi-tool, we now have a pair of pliers. We need pliers for something, but I can't think what it is. But either way, that's a nice little find. No doubt about it. It's coming back to me that we need the pliers. It's something to do with fishing nets, I think. Hearing things in the game, and I don't know what they are. That was really disconcerting. We need pliers for something, and I'm racking my brain as to what we use it for. Oh, can we research craft it? No, we can't. Oh, we need to check the trap as well. That has to be far enough away, right? To keep foraging for some crops. think trapping as well. Yeah, we're close to level 2 trapping. We don't have pliers, do we? What do we use sheet metal snips for again? Anyway, let's nap you into Storm Blade, and I want to find out how much XP we get. 174.5. $15, 35 XP per flint flake. Five flax seeds. Oh shit, we need to get those planted. We need to get those planted right now. Okay, good. So we got some flax in the ground. So hopefully we'll have the infrastructure to process it by the time it's grown, and then we've got another source of fat. But we're carrying a lot of stuff, so let's just... Wow, I just left the front door open. That's pretty scuff. We've got some more scrap metal for when we get the blacksmithing up and running. We're carrying dirty rags for some reason. Right, so my question was, okay, so they're not really, they're just a space. They're not gonna do anything with your hunger. Although the chives do, interestingly enough. So you could potentially use the chives as like a preserved food. If you think about it, if you grew that in, you know, if you grew a lot of it, you could potentially use it as a source of food, and because it's dried, it would never perish. Or at least as far as I'm aware, it would never perish. Let's get rid of the broccoli seeds, the rose hips. There's a lot of stale and rotten stuff here. Let's go get that in the composter. Oh, which reminds me, compost 7.1%. So I think we take it in multiples of 10%. So we could potentially expedite the flax. But again, until we get the infrastructure like the scutching board and stuff, there's no point, and we're not going to get that until we get the soul. Right, we could build the, yeah, we can build a pottery bench here once we get the wheel, stone wheel or stone wheels. We don't need saw, and I thought we did, but we do need Sorry, I'm distracting myself. Trying to think of a million things at once. But today we go out and try and find some more stones. Some more flint nodules. What level is short bat? I bet I don't have the recipe not learned. Yeah, thought so. We're not going to have any shortage of clay for the pottery working. What's foraging now? We're a third of the way to level 8. Good. Sooner we get that closer to 10, the closer we can get more trash. What's interesting though is I've always played foraging with at least a +1, usually a +1, and I always took it for granted how quickly it levels, but when you don't have any bonuses to it, it definitely feels more realistic. It goes up. Well, we are 1 month and 22 days into the save, and I'm still not approaching level 8, which might sound where you might be like, well, so what? But if I had like a +1 to foraging, then I would have probably have had, well, I definitely would have had level 10 by now, I can tell you that. I would have probably have had level 10 by the end of the month, would be my guess. I don't feel that's an exaggeration either. $33 per. Do we want you? No, I don't think you do. Normal weight now? Yay, we're normal weight. Not for long though, I suspect. Is it already going back down? Nope, still going up. That's good. Those random noises when you're walking around, man. So disconcerting. Or maybe it's just as an older player, they were never there a couple of years ago. So when you hear them now, you're freaking out. You're looking around like, what the hell was that? Was that a zombie? Was that a bear? A wolf? Freak shout, man. Something about lemongrass on train tracks. Oh, I tell you, level 5 napping. When I hit that level 5, I'm gonna be a very happy boy. You have no idea. Good grief, with all the clay. Build an entirely new kiln if I wanted to. Always take a sapling. I would like to get to partner or YouTube partner, so if you can help me out by subscribing, that's great. Thank you, and if you can't, thank you anyway. There's soybeans, aren't there? Now we have nutritionist. So I'm wondering, calories 5, carbohydrates 5. Yeah. Oh wait, I'm looking at the 10 and 40. They don't seem like a particularly good food. Can they be crafted? No, you can just put them in a packet. Oh, we should check the trap as well. Um, let's change that to crops momentarily. Change that by stones. Go check out the snare trap. We could even potentially go back through the rest of the houses. Oh wait, no, because we don't have the saw. Yeah. Damn. Man, my legs are aching, really. I feel like I've walked more than this character has. $87 kilometers, that's crazy. Why can't I add... Oh, you must not be big enough. I'm hoping to find... something better to bait the trap with than our onion, but we'll try the onion. Oh, maybe not. We'll leave it unplanted for the moment, or unplaced if you will. Because if you leave it without baiting, it can still be destroyed. And we don't have a means to replace it. Let's see. Napping 8th of the way through, I think. No, 6th. Still progress. Right, I am gonna. I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. Making really good progress towards napping 5. That's the thing I really want. Hopefully we'll forage a saw or something that allow us to do the work of a saw soon. Thank you for popping in, and I'll be back on tomorrow. I won't be out for a walk tomorrow, so I will be hopefully be able to put in a longer stream than this one. But yeah, thank you for popping in, and I'll see you next time.
password.
I'm not even gonna tell you to shut up.
Come on in.